Today, we're going to learn how to use the present tense in Korean verbs. The present tense is used to talk about actions you do regularly, things you're doing right now, or actions planned for the near future. Depending on the verb, present tense endings change into
하요, 어요,
or.
해요,
Let's start with the first group verbs that end in.
하다,
In the present tense, they become
해요,
뭐해요?
공부해요, 일해요, 운동해요, 숙제해요.
easy, right? Now, pay close attention. All these verbs end in da. This is the dictionary form, but in real conversations, we remove da and attach different endings to the verb stem to show tense or meaning. For the present tense, we look at the last vowel in the verb stem and divide the verbs into two more groups. If the final vowel is
아,
or,
오,
it's group 2. For all other vowels, it's group 3. Let's look at examples.
가다,
Stem
가,
ends in
아,
group 2.
오다,
Stem
오,
ends in
오,
group 2.
받다,
Stem
밥,
ends in
아,
group 2.
먹다,
Stem
먹,
ends in
어,
group 3.
만들다,
Stem
만들,
ends in
으,
group 3.
배우다,
Stem
배우,
ends in
우,
group 3.
기다리다,
Stem
기다리,
ends in
이,
group 3. Once you've grouped the verbs, here's how to conjugate. Group 2, add
하요,
to the stem. Group 3, add
어요,
to the stem. Let's take a closer look at group 2 first. If the stem ends in a consonant, just add
하요,
받다 받아요, 알다 알아요, 놀다 놀아요, 앉다 앉아요,
if the stem ends in the vowel
아,
without a.
받침,
It merges with
하요,
and only
요,
is added.
가다 가요, 자다 자요, 만나다 만나요, 사다 사요,
Important note, even though
하다,
ends in a, it's not one group 2 verb. It changes to
해요,
not.
하아요,
Remember that. If the stem ends in the vowel
오,
without a
받침, 오,
and the
아,
from
하요,
merge into,
와,
then you add
요, 오다 와요, 보다 봐요,
now onto group 3. If the stem ends with a,
받침,
just add
어요,
먹다 먹어요, 읽다 읽어요, 만들다 만들어요,
if it ends in the vowel
우,
without a
받침, 우,
and
어,
combine to become,
워,
then you add
요, 주다 줘요, 배우다 배워요,
here's a tricky one. If the stem ends in
이,
without a,
받침,
think of
이,
as sounding like y. It combines with
어,
to form
여, 마시다 마셔요, 가르치다 가르쳐요, 기다리다 기다려요,
what about.
쉬다,
You might think it ends in
이,
but it actually ends in
위,
since
위,
and.
어,
Don't combine, you simply add.
어요,
쉬다 쉬어요,
Now, let's look at a few irregular verbs.
듣다 들어요, 쓰다 써요, 모르다 몰라요.
Pretty interesting, right? In the next lesson, we'll learn about the object particles.
을,
If you're confused about the difference between subjects and objects, the next two videos will really help. See you next time.